Well, howdy. Finally, I got things fairly well put away, and the power's back. So, a nickel tour of my shop again, and two things I've been working on. Over here is my metrology station, and my welding table. It's kind of weird. They're not really compatible together, but I don't have another thing to use at the moment. So I have a granite block here, and I've got a metal plate here. Metal plate hooks up to the welder. Granite block hooks up to surface gauges. Over here is basically my mill and my reloading station. And this is just, it'll show the degree to which we go with reloading. I don't know how many presses are in this place now. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 at least 15, 16 or so. Got this here we just put in recently, and these are all of my reloading manuals. When you're reloading, you need lots and lots of reloading manuals so that you can double check, triple check, and quintuple check to see the number of grains per bullet weight is correct. And it's just something you really should pay attention to. Here's my bullets that mainly I've cast. It's kind of difficult to buy bullets these days, and even more difficult to buy primers. This is, what is this, small pistol primers? These are like, they're worth their weight in gold these days. That's my collection of primers over there. Here we have my molds for casting bullets. I've got a ton of molds. It's fun to play with. I mean, I love doing it. It's just fun. And over here we have the casting pots. These are basically lead pots for heating up various kinds of lead. This bar happens to be, this is full of pure lead at the moment for casting round balls for muskets. These two are usually used with linotype metal, which is a mixture of lead, tin, and maybe arsenic or something else that strengthens the bullet. I think antimony is another one that's used. Here's my Dalton Lot 4 or Type 4 lathe. It's kind of fun. I don't use it as a lathe anymore. I use it mainly as a let me turn it on here. I use it mainly to use as a jig for running rifling for my when I'm making a barrel. But it's a neat little lathe. This is my first real full lathe. I worked on, I put several videos on restoring this. Gosh, it was a lot of work. Here's a press. You never know, when I'm making black powder, I bought this recently off of Amazon. This is a thing for pressing, of all things, pot for making, I guess, hashish cakes or something. But I bought it to press black powder to make wafers that I can then run through the corning process. Here's a saw I picked up for relatively cheap at Goodwill and then restored. This is my main cutting saw for metals. And over here are various drops of steel and iron, I think bronze and brass, things like that. And smaller drops in that box there and over there. Here's my powder magazine, such that it is, and a few more toolboxes. And this I moved over here because it looked cool over here. This was a recent purchase. I like it. It works. Put some more toolboxes out on it, and that of course helps too. Then here's a wealth of tools. These are predominantly machinist tools. That one is mainly mechanic tools, but this is machinist tools. Things like depth gauges, all sorts of different things. Wait a minute, that's cut dies and stuff. This is, well, all sorts of machinist type tools of various kinds. Handy. Very handy. Anyway, I think there's some blocks in here. Yeah, blocks. V-gauges. V-blocks, I think they're called. This is my Grizzly G0602 lathe. This is my main lathe. Right now I'm working on this Morse taper. I'm going to use it in the Dalton lathe. This is it's much smaller than these. These are small. These are the kind that fits this one. Oh well. Oh, and for lathe work, I've got all my cutters in here. Lots and lots of cutters. You never know what you're gonna need. And you know, cutter blocks up there and tools over here. You know, tools. One thing I've got plenty of is tools. You may have realized I'm a collector. Well, besides collecting guns, rare first edition books, and other things, I'm a tool junkie, and I love tools. I love having all the tools I need to fix whatever I've got to fix.